There's nothing else I can do. I switched networks.
Well, let's see if I can.
Let's try this again, folks. Well, it should be back now. I just restarted it. To restart it 4 times today. Nice hit, Nico. One green. All right, welcome back, everybody. As you could predict, the internet went out again.
Yeah, so I got the guest is working.
That's the network I'm on now. But is it coming up? I don't know, Billy.
Hold on, Joe just asked me for on, so I told him try it now. Let me know. Good ball by Eddie.
My dad is neglecting his duty as a camera operator. This is fun, Billy. He's not even touching it. I spent $400 on a tripod. He won't even touch the camera.
You might have to dock his pay.
I might double it. Either way, the math works out the same.
Joe said we're good.
What is he? You'd think that it wasn't even on a tripod. Do I have to go talk to him? He's just watching. He's just watching the game.
It's a good game. Wait a minute, he's reaching for something.
He's on his phone.
Hold on, I'll text him. Hold on, let's see if he answers. Poor Lou. Oh my God, I got to run everything. Look at Paul.
I gotta go talk to him.
There he goes. Just for the record, I think Lou's doing a fantastic job. All right, big frame for Paul and Eddie last frame. They got 4. Eddie's thrown a beauty. As soon as I can move this camera for him. There we go. Nico's going to shoot, so the score is actually 4-1. We'll get that updated here in a second. Good hit, Nico. I know your dad loves when we say, great hit. That was a great shot.
Got a nice shot of you there.
Man, oh, good. It's only from the neck up. There's Eddie. Nice close up. I couldn't play with the glasses on the top of my head.
There's a handful of players who do that. Joe Peterson, Mike Chalolo.
Joe plays with a cigarette in one hand, his glasses on the top, and the other hand is shooting.
What is he looking at?
Not the camera. It's too high for him. There you go, see? Paulie's come up a little light, maybe? Yep. It's only going to get worse.
What is he doing?
That's a better ball. That's a good ball right there. See if he lets Nico go over the top. Does have the Pauline. Franco wants to know if he wants him to shoot, but if their red moves, they're giving up another 3. I do love that camera feature. It is cool. Ooh, this is a dangerous call. It's All right, so we got let's see. So they get 1 out of that. 4-2. All right, Franco. A little different spot. Not along the wall, not too deep. That's going to be short, though. That's going to hurt. The way Eddie's pointing, he's going to beat that a couple of times without too much effort. And Paul's pointing really well. So this may be 2-3 hits, give up 1. If nothing moves. As a hitter, this is when you're shooting Pauline, not ball. If you miss, you get ball. There you go. That's how you bail your pointer out. Good shot. Yeah, Eddie's been solid. 2 days, he's been solid pointing. Somebody should get that. It might be the phone. I am. Sorry. Is that better?
Yeah.
I am not a fan of shooting balls without the hammer. Unless you have no other choice. They're shooting that. They don't have the hammer. He makes the hit. They're still out throwing their last ball. You leave them back with 2. You just can't do it. That's how you give up 3. Now, Paul's got to make 1 hit for 3 points.
And it's so hard to rely on where the balls are going to go when the Paulino's near the backboard here.
I mean, just to hit a ball at 70 feet, you're 70%. Now you got to hit the proper side of the ball. You're 50% at best. It's a lot to ask.
Yeah. That's even generous.
I'd actually rather shoot ball than, oh, he's pointing. Yeah, I don't know. It's not giving up the 3s, not giving up the 4s where you win games. Because you're going to give up points in frames. But you can't give up half of them in 2 frames.
That happens so often that you win. You win most of the frames, but you lose the game.
Yeah.
Happens to me a lot.
Just if you can avoid the big frames, you've increased your chances of winning dramatically. Eddie going straight at it. Which way is it going to go? Just, you don't know. I hate these hits where I'm hitting to protect a 4-foot point. They're actually they're not easy for some reason.
Oh, it's like last frame. He's favoring Paulino there.
Yeah.
Missed too far to the left.
I mean, you almost can't on that shot. You're not going to miss by 4 inches and catch Pauline. I mean, you got to pick one or two, the other there.
Yeah.
If you were where Eddie's ball was, you could.
Yeah, looking at it in person here, it looks like he had probably a 7-inch gap.
When you miss a ball, you miss by an inch, half inch. So when you got 4 inches between 2 balls, you're probably not going to hit both, or 6 inches between. You're not going to hit them both.
He's getting the camera, Billy. You just need a little
coaching,
a little direction.
I'm sure your dad appreciates it. He's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
Look at Franco. He's got the chains. He's got the drink in his hand. He's playing bocce on Sunday. He's having a good day. Well, Nico didn't waste any time throwing that one.
He could take the lead here.
I don't know. They get 4? Yeah, I think that it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a guy here who doesn't want to see him win this tournament. Franco.
Yeah, I can't imagine there's anybody here rooting against Frankie and Nico. Although, I'm sure there's nobody here rooting against Paul and Eddie either.
Oh, I don't want to see Paul and Eddie win. I'd like to see him lose.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him out of here. I offered to manage their games today for them, 10%. They declined.
Well, they're lost, Billy.
Thank you, Michael. They're going to drop. That's a winner. Good ball right where you're supposed to put it. Nice shot.
You guys are playing quick.
What's on the back wall? Nothing? Oh, there's a red down there. Oh, that's going to leave him there.
Now, if you were managing the game,
Yeah.
would he have hit that shot clean?
Oh, there's no doubt.
Right. You would have told him.
I would have moved him.
Well, you would have told him to hit it clean.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right. See.
So you understand, Michael. They don't seem to value.
I think 10% is. I think it's too cheap.
I undervalued myself.
Yeah. That's one way to combat a bad Ricky.
Mm-hmm. And
What'd they get? 1?
yeah, 1. Is this going to come? How far this thing came back? What's he got, about a foot behind that ball he can tuck it in? He's got the speed. He did it.
Wow, look at this ball, Billy.
Eddie, that's a great ball. Wow.
What a ball.
I could say great on that one.
It's a tough hit for a lefty, too.
Yeah, you're kind of just shooting Pauline here.
Ball. Woo-hoo, almost took out his own ball.
I love the effort.
Sure. Didn't see that coming, though.
No, I'd have shot Pauline.
I think he had a sliver of the ball, too, from
the left
from
side?
that corner.
He does. If you take a little bit off it, it'll probably hook a couple inches. See if Paul can match Eddie's. No.
Short. What a ball. Eddie Emanuel, fresh off victory last weekend at the Alcera Memorial Tournament.
Oh, that's right. He's on fire. There's a beauty. These hits here are a little harder. Not for an eagle.
Made it closer.
That's. It's hard. They just need to. Everybody stands down here and makes a valley on the end. Ball goes to the, starts rolling and it just keeps going. And you know, on these hard true courts, once they settle, once they really starting to harden and cure up, putting material on them doesn't work well.
Yeah, you got to what's called scarify.
Yeah, we take a rake, a garden rake, and just score it really bad when it's wet, and dig down, good half inch, and then add material then, and it stays better. But nothing's perfect. Once it gets hard, it's just becomes work.
2 balls down for each team.
Yeah, this is tough now. They can't shoot. If you lie on it, you're possibly short.
Look at that camera work, Billy.
Oh, you're incredible.
No, my dad.
Oh, okay. Your dad's incredible. You feel bad for yelling at him now?
No, because it worked.
That ain't short. That can give him 2.
Just one, it looks like.
Yep. Easier point to get now. Not easy, but easier. Got to stop.
No.
That's a better ball.
Ooh. Just one.
$16.5. That's in. That might be 2.
Really? No, 1.
1? Yeah, neither were good. Just let Eddie stick to the pointing. Call both. I don't mind getting aggressive on the back wall. Burning a ball. Like in this situation, you really only need 1 ball down there to keep you in the frame. 2's fantastic, but you don't need 3.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make a good point with one of your balls. You can't be afraid to burn it.
Right. Like, like that first ball. That's really not even in play.
Didn't really open up very much for Nico either. Also, if you shoot anything there, it's going to come back 6 feet.
I mean, on the courts we normally play on everything, you would just come firm off the sidewall, let it drop down, move one of the 2 reds.
Right.
But this one, it can hug for 20 feet.
Nico might have it, though.
Oh, that's a great shot.
If it stops, if the ball stop. It did.
I don't know if that's him.
Red's got 1.
Yeah.
They're out of balls, though. 3 balls back.
I mean, you might as well shoot it. At least it gets one of yours down there. Even if the red doesn't go exactly where you want it.
Nicely done.
Yep, great hit.
I wonder how Eddie's going to get there. Might be able to go straight down this the shadow on the left side. What do you think?
I just hate to touch one of those. Over there. That's what he's trying. And it's not moving. Now, I didn't play this court, but if it's like 3 and 4, you could have probably rolled it straight down the right-hand wall and it'll walk all the way back. That red ball may be in the way, but you could have probably come from the right side.
You think? I have no idea.
You could have on
4.
On 4 and 3. Just roll it straight down, then it starts to go left, and then it just gains momentum and goes all the way over.
Winner of this game will face Derby 21 Marco Signorelli and Jimmy DeCenza in the losers bracket finals. And Marco and Alex await their opponent in the finals. They're going to have to sit not too long. It's not going to be a 3-hour wait, but a couple hours probably.
Yeah, easy. Good ball. Eddie's ball got up to the wall, didn't move an inch. It didn't touch the board either, and it never came down. These are the hits that are bigger than the other hits. You're down a ball, you don't have a great point, and you got to shoot.
Yeah, that's where the
You missed that. Now you're down 2 balls, and you don't have a great point. And now you're figuring out how to minimize the damage. Good hit by Paul, getting the second point.
he's got to do it again. Paulino's in play more, which favors Paul and Eddie. Red's got the ball on the backboard, but
Yeah, that's why. So now this gives Paul and Eddie a chance to protect the back wall with a hit.
yeah.
So then what? Nico's got to beat it twice for probably 1 point. That's not the worst case scenario for you. But you got to make this hit first.
Oh, yanked it. You could see it out of his hand.
Yeah. Now that the first when it hit, you could see it kick a little left. Eddie wasted no time pointing. If you watch games and you see how many times when you're shooting and don't have the hammer, whether you make the hit or not, you give up points in the frame. Even when you make the hits, it just seems like you're always giving up points when you do that.
You're almost conceding a point. But the other team's got to execute their shots too, right?
They do, but there's not pressure on them. They've got cushion. A little easier. So if you go back to look at that frame, okay, Eddie or Paul shot the first ball. What if they pointed there? You think they're giving up 3? Probably not.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 20/20. We all know that, but you keep seeing it happening over and over again.
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot of truth to it. And you said it on the second ball on the first hit. If you miss, you probably if you hit it, you're probably gonna have to hit it again, right?
Right.
If you miss either of those, you're
giving up a bunch.
You're deep. You're in a hole.
And it could have happened a couple ways. Even if Eddie threw a really good ball, Nico sticks it, they still get 3. And it depends the court too. If we're playing at Lorenzino or Waterside, like the ball Paul just hit, no, we're going to roll on our green because we're probably going to be right there where we put it down. And you're going to put in 2 because rolling a 6-inch point on synthetic is, you're like 50-50.
A lot of different ways to look at this game, to approach a strategy.
I mean, yeah, you've known me forever. I would shoot 4 balls every frame. Years ago, I just wanted to shoot. And now I don't. I try to shoot as little as possible. One, because I miss more.
Well, it's working for you. You've done very well the last couple of years especially at Lorenzino's.
Yeah, a lot of it really stemmed from a conversation I had with Jose, and he's like, because he plays singles, and I'm seeing him point balls, and I'm like, I don't understand. Why aren't you shooting this ball? And he's like, I don't like to shoot more than 20%. I like to roll 80, shoot 20. So you start looking at that, it's like, well, that's not a lot of shooting.
That's less than 1 shot per frame.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, I start winning games playing that way, and I don't think I got any better as a roller or a hitter so much, but it was just the approach.
So it's Jose's fault that you beat me this year?
100%. I got lucky. I got very lucky. That was a really, really good game.
Yeah, that was good.
Did you watch it afterwards? Did you rewatch it?
Yes, yeah. I think I watched the whole thing.
I got lucky to win that game. I barely won it. And I shot my last 18 balls were all really, really, really good shots. 18 in a row I shot and just barely beat you.
There was one frame in particular, yeah, where you stuck like 3 balls back to back to back, and I was like, all right, what am I supposed to do?
It was, I mean, literally, the frame I gave up 4 to you, I shot 4 really good balls and gave up 4 to you.
Got another lead change. This is a good game.
Yeah, this is a very good game. You know, and these guys all like each other. No, it's just, it's nice to watch.
Nobody is undefeated anymore overall. We do have one team undefeated today. It's Derby X, but everybody at this point,
Oh, somebody.
Drunken Lions was the last overall fully undefeated team.
Well, with the buys, did you see what happened? 4 teams got a bye coming into today because they were undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them lost,
yeah.
and they probably should have lost. They were down 9-2,
Yeah.
and they pulled it off, but it was really not an advantage. You're playing, so
It almost never is.
You get a bye.
You got to get a good draw for it to be an advantage.
you get a bye, so you're playing later. So now I'm going to play a team who's already played a game this morning, and then that team's a winner of the game they already played this morning. So how is this an advantage for me? And like all of the teams that played that game after the bye, I know Paul and Eddie went up 4-0 immediately first frame on Russ. The other team was down 9-1. It was just, you know, they're coming out of the car. They haven't had a chance, and it wasn't an advantage. Great ball.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan at all of the winner get a bye thing, unless you add an element to it, like you get to pick your opponent.
Or change the prize money and give those 4 guys entry fee back. So give them $300 for being undefeated now.
Yeah, but
And then just play it
to
straight up.
take the 300, you know, like
give
here,
them-
if it's 300, to take the 300 to get a significantly lower chance of getting the 5,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the right answer is. That drew quite a reaction from the crowd in-house.
Split the uprights. There's about maybe 6, 7 inches in between those 2 balls, and he. And knowing Paul, he was not shooting the middle. He actually had a target, so it wasn't like he was just trying to split them. He's not a big fan on just splitting balls. He likes to have a target, and he's trying to hit the left side of the ball, the right side of the ball.
Yeah. Well, I think if he had just clipped the left side or the right side of the left ball, I think he could have cleared them both.
Sure he could have. But he's played enough to know if you're hitting good and you shoot an 8-inch spot to split them. There's a good chance you're going to split them.
What was that?
Hit the crack. I've seen that happen a few times. Happened to me on court 3, and I've seen it happen to 5 or 6 other guys. It's just, it's a bad break.
I saw that happen to a team yesterday, and they didn't even react.
They're used to it.
No, it's just like a team. It was a less experienced team. But they reacted as if, the guy reacted as if he had made a mistake. I'm like, did you just see what happened? It came out like 45 degrees from the wall. I'll take any chance to complain, Billy. I might come back. That ball's not done yet. Oh.
I think he's got this one.
Yeah.
2.
You think about this. When the measurement's this close, measuring to the bottom of the ball?
No, not a fan.
No.
Tell you the other thing, I don't know, we don't do it. I started to do it more this year. When they call for an inside, you should have to make a call with the tape before you go inside. It could be a tie.
In case you move it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to make a call. You say, this is in, or it's a tie. And then bring in the inside.
Smart, Billy. You're smart. Anybody ever told you that?
No.
Okay. I'll be the first.
Oh, you're such a good guy. Even if you are full of it.
I get it from my father.
Yeah. There's worse traits you can get from your dad. That was meant to be a compliment, but it didn't really, I don't think it came across as one.
I took it as one. Eddie Emanuel. This ball
Eddie
looks
likes
pretty
it.
good, Billy.
Eddie likes it. He's staring it down. Nice big target. I probably favor a little one, just eliminate ricochet.
Oh. It's a hit. It's a great hit.
Great.
That's the problem with favoring the little one, because then you got the right side of the point ball. Score is 13. It was 3.
13-11.
This could be game. If Frankie puts
this is a
this
big
in,
shot.
this is a huge ball.
This is a big shot.
I don't know if it's going
I
to
think he's
reach.
short. No, he got it there.
Ah, look at that. What a ball. What a perfect spot for it, too. And Paul kind of throws his hands up there.
So here, because the score's 13-11, you got to stand over here on the left. Damn B. If I miss, I hit my own out and try to get it out of there.
This is for their tournament life, essentially. What a shot.
Wow. Paul's a stud.
PL3.
He really is a great hitter.
From the 315.
He picked it out on the harder side. Good for him.
What a hit.
And he goes, let me put it back. It's hard to follow that shot up.
What a hit. This could be 13-13 now.
So can he dial it down after that big of a hit?
I want to go with
Take
yes.
his time. And
If he can bowl 300, he can.
Yeah, I think he's got multiple 300s.
Yeah.
But he's done this for so long. This shouldn't be a problem for him.
Nah, it's quite a bit of room. 13-13.
13-13. Eddie with the Pauline. I would take that every single time.
What a shot, Billy. What a shot.
Really, at this point, that's the shot of the tournament. That was huge.
That's the shot of their tournament.
There you go.
What?
It's well put. You got Eddie, who's played a million games. He should be within a foot on this one.
Vogliamo fare a 16 questa partita. When I go to 16, if I only play, I will make that off, right? I did that a lot, some of the tournaments.
Left just enough room in between. That's a perfect ball.
Mike, I did that. You can't
Left a gap. Didn't give either or. I don't know if it was intentional, but it worked out that way.
times on the score, they went crazy. What the frick they do?
This is game time here. Any mistake could be the game.
Great hit. Who gets the point on the wall?
Yeah. Paul and Eddie got the hammer.
All right. The first one gives you the hammer. The second one gives you the game. Great ball. He gave him a double. Gave him a double.
Hey, Paulino might be better for them, though. For red.
Whatever happens, you need to get the point after this hit. Look at Paulie. Stepping up.
Oh.
So, you stuck the ball. Basically, it just keeps the hammer for you. They're going to beat that each time. So the stick isn't really a big deal here, except it keeps your hammer.
Yeah,
All right, what do you do?
bit of a teaser.
What do you do?
I don't hate that ball at all.
I'm having Eddie beat this ball. Absolutely. He's going to beat this ball 9 out of 10 times. Doesn't mean he will this time, but. And if he doesn't get it, you only lose the hammer on the frame.
I like the line, speed.
It's got to get around it. It's got to get around it.
Oh.
So now you got to point this.
We got one ball back for each team.
One each.
Nico Fox, Paul Lewis III.
I don't know.
Rome
Maybe.
versus Rome.
I mean, there was 2.5 feet. I'd still have him point that each time, every time. Now remember, Nico's left-handed. If he does get this point on that side, on their right-hand side, our left-hand side, it's going to be a really hard hit. Come on, make the call, Michael. You beat it or not?
He's got to get to the board and have it stick on the board. I don't know if the line is there.
I think he beats it.
I think it's the same
He's
spot
going to
as
touch
Eddie.
the green and pump it in.
Might make two. I think he's in.
No, I don't know. Nope.
Eddie doesn't
That's
like
game.
it. Wow. Wow. He almost saved it last frame. Well, he did save it last frame. 14-13. Drunken Lions.
It's a great game. That's a great game.
Nico Fox, Frankie Rinaldi moving on. Well, that means
Outstanding game.
we got another Rome matchup. Oops, wrong computer.
I'm being told by my friends I have a face for radio.
Oh, you're great, Billy. Don't listen to your friends.
Friends are overrated, Michael.
Yeah. What do they know? Oh, we started off with 48 teams, Billy. We're down to 3.
Yeah.
We got Ponte Drunken Lines, Derby 21. So we got what? Is Marco a New York player or a Connecticut player?
I think of him as a New York player, but,
We'll claim him.
but he's been gone.
We'll claim him. Marco Signorelli from Rome, New York. Nico Fox, Rome, New York. Frankie Rinaldi, Waterbury. What are the other teams? Jimmy DeSenza, Derby.
Yep, Derby.
And Marco
East
and
Haven.
Alex from Derby. East Haven? Who's East Haven?
I thought Marco was East Haven.
Oh, could be. I have no idea. Their team name is Derby.
I'm actually going to East Haven tomorrow.
Yeah?
Going to New Haven for something. I have to be there for a couple days. And their bocce league's tomorrow night. So instead of sitting in a hotel room, I'll go hang out at their club and watch them play their bocce league.
Nice. Where at Derby or no? Different place.
in East Haven, right across the river from like Yale.
You're going to Yale?
Yeah,
Nice.
I had to get in somehow.
Took a couple extra years.
Admissions department weren't letting me in, so I'm just going to drive over. I'm more of a Harvard guy
It
anyways.
used to be a thing back in the day. You know Joey Diaz, the comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had that's how he got into Colorado State University. He just showed up, made a fake high school transcript, showed up. That every once in a while, he said like a couple times a month, they'd ask him, Joey, where's your transcript? He'd tell him, it's in the mail. And yeah.
Eventually, I stopped asking.
I'm sure he didn't graduate, but the things you could get away with back in the day.
Yeah,
Not that I would know.
before the internet.
Well,
Do you remember time before the internet?
I remember before. Yeah, I remember like dial-up, which was essentially before the internet.
Really? You remember all that way back, huh?
Well, my parents are very slow to get a TV. They didn't even get a flat screen. They had a box TV for way too long. And one day, my brother and I just bought them a flat screen. We're like, here, this is ridiculous. Take a flat screen. Yeah, we didn't even have cable growing up. We had like the basic, the free. We had like whatever, 10 channels.
That's like, in my opinion, that's child abuse.
Thank you. I need reparations.
Absolutely. That's just wrong.
Who's been shutting this microphone off?
Your dad watching.
Catch you, I'm gonna cut your hands off.
Let me come take a look at the battery. I'm going to go check on our camera. I'll be right
Okay.
back, Billy.
Go have fun.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We're going to take a couple minutes. We'll be right back with our Losers Bracket Finals, Drunken Lions versus Derby 21. Please subscribe. Please, I've been forgetting to talk about some of these things. Please click the thumbs up button for me on our third broadcast of the day. And, oh, no, we lost it again. Oh, shit. Did we lose it again? It looks like it's back now. I think we lost it for a second there. Excuse me. Oh, man. All right. Let's try this again. Our next broadcast is going to be... No, I'm just watching the internet thing. Toronto 777 PRV singles coming up in 2 weeks from Woodbridge, Ontario, Canada, the Chicharo Club. That'll be a lot of fun. USA versus Canada. I think we got about half and half USA and Canadian players. 2 flights there, I think 40-something players. And then also, we got 2 very special guests coming from the small island country of Malta, the Farrugia brothers. So they play a version. They don't have courts in their country, on their island. They play a game. I don't know what they call it, but they play a version. It's a game with like cylinders. I think it's like balls and cylinders, and I don't understand how it works at all. But they compete internationally in bocce, and they're great players. So that'll be coming up in 2 weeks. So please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the BBN. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Bocce Broadcast Network. Our website is boccebroadcast.network if you want to sign up for the email list. You want to get a T-shirt or check out our broadcast schedule, all that good stuff. Tuesdays at 8, we do Game of the Week. We haven't for the last couple weeks because I've been out of town, but we'll get that back up and running again. Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, we have we highlight a game, one of our top games that we've had the pleasure of broadcasting in the past. And, of course, pretty much every week we do a live Respect the Line talk show hosted by Danny Catullo and Matt Taylor. So we are always pumping out content. So please, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Click that thumbs up button for me. I'm going to go check on our camera battery, see if I need to switch that out before the next game. But we'll be back in just a couple minutes with our losers bracket finals, Drunken Lions versus Derby 21. Thank you. It's internet. Whatever. Whatever. Losers bracket finals. Here we go.
Right. Should be the game. It's their third time playing.
Is it?
Yeah, third game. What are the results from Nico and Franco won the first one. And then they lost the second one that put them in the loser bracket today. We have begun. Go to Pauline first. First ball has the point. It's got a little speed to it, but it's probably going to stop. Oh, great ball. Lefty, he's got a chance at this one. If you or I are shooting this ball, Michael, we got no shot at hitting this ball.
Oh, static. Static should be fixed. Thank you for letting us know.
What do you do to reset that?
Just flip the switch back here. Wait 10 seconds and flip it back on.
Oh, Danny had us pulling the plug on it.
Yeah, well. Thanks, Stewie. Yeah, I mean, same thing. I'll turn it off, turn it back on. It's easier. Just flip the switch.
Look how far you've come since the first one.
Oh, man. Did you watch the first one?
Yes, I watched the first one.
Do you remember
you
what
did
it was?
you did a few things at at Troy. You did like a couple league things. You were testing it all out.
Mm-hmm.
And then where was the first one? I know you did my tournament, but that wasn't the first one you did.
Waterside was the first.
Oh, yes, it
live
was.
that we ever did. It was November. The first video we ever posted was November 10th, 2022. The first live, I think, was Black Friday, whatever, November 28th, maybe. Marco just looks so happy when he plays.
He is. Wouldn't you be happy if you were that good?
That's a good point. Nope, wrong team. So, you should be pretty familiar with all four of these players, but this is Jimmy DeSenza here in the Italia hoodie, or not a hoodie, but whatever.
Jacket.
Thank you.
That's why I'm here, Michael.
Yeah.
Help with the technical terms.
Oh, I need it. That's why you're going to Yale.
They're going to take one look at me and escort me off the campus.
Nico is not done yet.
Not by a long shot.
We are down to our top three teams.
So you're going to Toronto like in a couple weeks, right? You're going to be there?
Yes, sir.
Nice. You going to play?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Are you going?
I am.
Nice. Yeah, for those who didn't see earlier, I mean to cover up the balls there. It's our next broadcast in 2 weeks from the Chicharo Club, just outside of Toronto, Ontario.
You know, Pat. We have tournaments. Pat supports us. Pat, I mean, you know, you try to reciprocate as best you can. Some clubs do a better job at that than some of the others, but it's understandable.
Franco Rinaldi. My dad has really stepped up the camera work.
Well, you know,
He's looking at it. Oh, reconnected.
where do you see? Where does it show that?
So this number over here,
Yeah.
you can tell a little bit by the bars, and then by this is the rate that the video is being encoded. As long as that's between like 2400 and 2900, then it's good. And then it completely dropped, and it'll say over here, it says disconnected.
Gotcha.
But we're back now. Been a little reconnection successful. Oh man, come on, internet. Yeah, great ball by Marco.
It's like it had eyes.
We got last ball of the frame here.
This is a little risky shot.
Oh.
You know, though, that's just somebody who's been playing forever. They know I'm going to try the shot, but I am just getting it there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I'm short, I'm short. If I just get it there, okay.
I'm sure in his mind, you know, when you're feeling good like that, there's no way I'm going to sell this. Like, you're not even worried about selling it.
Yeah, when you're pointing good, it's right out of your hand, you know it. It's foot short, foot long. You could call it. Just doesn't happen every day.
Unless you're Marco.
There's a few guys you don't see them point bad some days. And Nikki Serra is a good example of that. Nikki has a bad day pointing. You don't know it because it doesn't look like a bad game.
Mm-hmm. The Maltese game is called Brilli. Interesting. Thanks, Laura. Thank you, Hunter. Hi, Brad. Hey, John Valola. Hi, everybody.
I don't think so.
Ball's got to go about it 2 inches or so. Might make 2. Ooh. Just 1. Three balls to 1. What a hit. What a hit, Billy.
Oh, he caught it on that hop. It's hard to one bounce into a ball.
70 feet down the court.
Yeah,
Or,
that's-
well, 60.
I wish I could just turn my hand over, hold the ball, and be able to.
Beautifully done.
Yeah,
Beautifully done.
that is some awesome hitting.
Ooh, Jimmy. Jimmy. 5-0. And Derby's the team that's been sitting here. They're off to a hot start. Laura, what are you doing in Japan for 7 weeks, Laura?
She's watching Bocce from Japan. It's got to be like 1 in the morning or something.
This summer. It's I have no idea what time it is in Japan.
Do they play Bocce in Japan?
There was a Japanese team at the Worlds, yeah.
Really? Well, you were having a conversation with the John about who were the original countries in the I don't know, would it be Federation or the International Bocce?
Mm-hmm.
And I was
think
surprised China was one of them.
Yeah, I think there were 8 original founding members of the CBI. Your son teaches English there. Nice. Both my parents taught English there. That's why I was born there.
Are you a Japanese citizen?
No, it's very hard to be. They're still very isolationist in that regard. It's really hard to become a Japanese citizen.
Interesting.
Laura says she's going to bring the game there. Well, 3 balls back for Drunken Lions. A chance to cut into the lead. Pretty good target here for Nico. Would have been a better target for a righty, but
Yeah, he's got room. Yeah, that just cost him 1. Make this it.
I don't think there's any chance that he misses this twice.
I'd say no.
Almost took Marco out. Look at this ball, though. Gonna stop? Yeah, it stopped. I don't know.
Kind of flattened out.
Oh, yeah,
Right at the end.
It looked like it was going to dive behind that green ball.
Yeah, to only get 1 here is not. That's a disappointment. Two's okay.
Again, measuring to the bottom of the ball.
Yeah, that's not the best thing to do. If it's not close, you're just looking to confirm. Yeah, they're in. Okay,
Right.
but
Frank.
can't see that far. 1.
Wow.
That hurts.
That's a win for Derby.
Hips, yeah. Good for Franco. It's not easy to organize a tournament, feel like you're hosting everybody while they're here and to play.
Got to have a steady stream of
Help.
drinks coming down from
Yeah,
the bar.
there you go. Keep everyone hydrated, and you'll be fine.
A lot of volunteers here, too. This place runs on volunteers, I know. It's such a beautiful facility, built by volunteers, maintained by volunteers.
The properties is insane.
Yeah. It's like a
It's like a resort, like a Villa Roma type
Yeah.
place. It's like you're in the Catskills.
yeah. Bad break.
Yeah.
And Nico he keeps yelling, I suck. That was a good hit, Nico.
He is way more under control than I would have been at 16 when that happened. Oh, we're going to carry it.
There you go, Frankie. Oh, 2-1 for Derby.
I don't mind you shooting. Bill comes down, we're okay. You want a point?
You got to shoot pill, you got to be shooting pill.
Whatever you feel.
It's yeah, it's going to get by the green. That's the best feeling when you do that.
Especially on these courts.
That-
To roll a straight line like that.
That didn't, I mean, it moved a hair left and then a hair back to the right, and that was it. There you go. Make him do it twice. He could roll the same ball and it not move and catch that front one.
Same result, different line.
Oh, that's amazing. I don't think he was trying to go two different lines. But when you throw the speed right, line doesn't always matter.
They were all laughing walking down the court. Frankie's still giving it to him. 6-1, Billy. Pretty big difference there. 6-1 and 5-2.
Yeah, if you're going to do something, you got to start now. Well, there you go. There's your chance. I would say with the way Nico's been hitting and the way Frankie's been pointing, they've already lost.
Derby has.
Yeah. Things can happen, but I would say normally. You're making them shoot. You got a ball advantage. There's a lot of good things that could happen here. So he beats this point, you're still able to shoot for 3 or 4, depending on what happens with the next one. He let him back in the frame. That put him back in the frame.
Although, wow.
Oof.
Jimmy's struggled a little bit
Yeah.
at times. Marco's gonna.
Oh, Marco's gonna wire this.
Well,
He's gonna be within 6 inches.
This is gonna be up high though. I think it's gonna be on the wrong side of Paulino.
It
I mean, it
surprised. Here's your chance. This is the exact frame they needed. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it
Got away with it.
turned back a little bit.
Yeah, it did. For a minute, I thought he was going to go on the left side of it, and it flattened out.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna sell, and then it turned back towards the board a little. Three times, Billy. 3 times.
Hey. Sometimes it's when you score, and that was big because they were a frame away from having to chase.
Thank you to G's Burgers, best burgers and fries in Connecticut. 1300 Main Street, Watertown, Connecticut.
Good ball. You like this call? If that red ball's that same distance but a little bit behind the Pauline, I like that call. Not there.
I mean,
Now you gave him a wall.
well, both these shooters, too. If you beat it once, you're going to have to beat it twice. At least you should plan on it.
Man, good thought.
Unless you sit right out. I mean,
he's pretty much taken the line away. Not 100%, but he's taken most of the line away with where it is. It's a foot away, and it's short of the Pauline. So the point you're going to have to make there is just ridiculously hard. And I got the best hitter in the Northeast who could stick anything sitting there. Now I got my hitter pointing.
all right.
You got 3 balls back. Don't even think about it. Shoot Pauline. Just shoot Pauline now.
Well, I got 2 of them.
Hey.
You still got the advantage.
And now you're going to hit 3 times. That was 1. Going to shoot this one. And Franco shoot. Short of miraculous. I'm sure he wanted that more in front of the Pauline.
And
But
Paulino's still in play, so is that
Let's
back
stick-
rod. Oh, boy. Oh, just 1.
I don't know when Nico was shooting. Maybe Miss Pauline caught the ball, but that shot right there is just straight Pauline.
Did you offer them 10% to manage their game, too?
If I did that,
I'd
that
go
wouldn't be
15.
fair to Paul and Eddie, who didn't.
Oh,
pay
they
me.
turned you down.
Who didn't pay me?
You got it. That's capitalism.
Right?
just got so quiet. The room felt absolutely silent.
Quiet.
For the first time in 2 days, it just felt completely silent before that shot.
It was deafening. He is just having a good time. Nope, that comes back. It's good.
It's a great ball. Behind. Oh, that tucked in nicely right at the end there. Marco's going to shoot it straight up.
He gets it bouncing a little bit. And sometimes he'll hop right over the Pauline.
There you go. There you go. Caught the edge.
Yep.
Frankie's constantly cracking jokes.
They're going to come back. They need to keep this to 2. Oh, good ball.
Wow. What a perfect spot for it. But if anybody can get it clean, it's this guy.
Well, that should keep it to 2. And maybe with a break, you give up 1.
Yeah, I'm getting a phone call. What a shot, Billy.
Yeah, he gets it hopping in there, and his ball doesn't move anything afterwards when he does that. Pete Russo's good at that, too. Very good at that.
Yeah.
2. Could have been worse.
Wow. I mean, the biggest mistake in that frame, right, was Frankie's ball that opened up
Yeah, that was it.
a foot.
Yeah, he threw a 2.5 foot point. And that was the worst of the frame.
And they gave up 2. Yeah.
That's what it's like playing Jose.
Yeah, how was that? You must have enjoyed that.
Oh, that was a blast. I love getting shut up. Hoping to do it again real soon. We were talking about it there. So you throw a 15-inch point, frame's over. That's pretty much all it takes. Good ball.
Did you approach that game differently then?
No. And a lot of people talk. They're like, oh, everybody gets nervous. I wasn't even remotely nervous. He's a nice guy. He's very pleasant.
All the pressure's on him, right?
It does, right. But missed a shot. Rolled a 2-foot point. You're down 6-1.
Yeah.
Or 6-0. I beat an 8-inch point on him twice. He couldn't see more than half the ball on either, and he hit them both and stuck one.
Be able to watch him in 2 weeks from Toronto.
Oh, that's right. I don't know if he's going the first day or he.
Oh, they're both.
Yeah, he might not be able to make Saturday. It was going to depend. So he may have
Dropped out.
No, he may have just had to take a loss on Saturday and not play till Sunday. Or Friday, not play on Friday and just play on Saturday and start and have a loss.
Oh.
It would depend on if he can get out of work in time.
So whoever draws him gets to say they beat Jose?
Oh,
He
I would.
forfeited. He didn't even want it.
That's a, what, 12-0?
It's a forfeit.
It's got to go down as a score, 12-0.
Put it in the books.
That would be awesome. I'd frame it. Post it on the internet.
There was one point where one of my games was right after one of Jose's games, and the scoreboard said, my name 11, Jose Boto 8.
Did you take a picture?
It wasn't accurate, but no. I was like, that looks nice, you know?
We should put it on here and take a picture.
Just type it in.
Yeah. How'd you like to be Pat? Now Pat signed up for it when he agreed to play with Jose, and they play a lot together. If you win, you should have won because you got Jose. And if you lose, it's got to be Pat's fault. So everybody blames Pat for all the losses and Jose for all the wins.
Well, if you get to win that much, I don't care. You blame me
I'll
for whatever you want.
Yeah. Pat's in a no-win situation in that. The ball looks like a tennis ball for him.
Might go this way first. Maybe they have a big target.
9-5, 4-point game. If this doesn't, I don't think he beat it. This got interesting quick.
He's going to shoot that last ball, I think.
I hate this call.
I don't think it'll stay in the corner, will it?
I hate this call.
Oh.
Not for that reason, but that is a possibility. Or you make the hit. One goes left, one goes off the wall and goes over the other corner. It's just, when you're as good as some of these guys are, why do you want to just make luck the shot you're trying? Just get the point.
I got the point. 3 balls back, though, drunken lines. Nico's got to hit right side of this green ball.
I don't think it matters what he hits as long as he hits something.
Yeah.
I don't like the angle because he could do what Mark did.
That'll work.
Perfect. Doesn't matter. Just hit something there. You're 3-1. 3-0. You should be.
Actually, no, we beat them. Technically, the max we scored out of 12. I don't know if we'll be able to win.
Make it.
Yeah.
We got a game
Yes, we do.
brought to you by Yappin and Grant, attorneys at law, known for diligent and conscientious representation of clients in a wide range of industries, including construction, real estate, manufacturing, finance, and technology. YappinGrant.com. And All Trade Industries, general construction and maintenance services in Waterbury, Connecticut. AllTradeIndustries.com.
How many people we got watching this second great game in a row?
Good question. 150-ish right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't help that we keep having our stream drop, reconnect, but
Well, you know what? This was becoming the biggest thing about tournaments. You get into the finals on Sunday and no one's there.
right.
Now, everybody who played, everybody was around. Can watch.
So there's even fewer people there.
They weren't going to be here anyway, so.
We appreciate our loyal viewers for sticking with us through our internet connectivity issues today.
I'm going to tell you, if you go back and look, my wife has to be your number one.
Oh, she's great. She's always, anytime anybody mentions anything about you, she always pops up with a comment. Anywhere.
Defending or agreeing?
It depends.
So she's honest.
Usually agreeing.
Yeah.
Hi, Kelly.
Most wives would kill their husband for as much as I'm gone, so I got nothing to say except I'm lucky.
It's because you know how to cook so good, Billy.
Well, you know, okay, gotta keep my figure somehow.
Two balls down for each team. Anybody's game now.
Yes, it is. One bad break can make this all the difference.
Yeah, it'll keep going. That's a good spot for that ball. It's a real good spot for that ball.
Well,
now
it's
can
much
use
better than where it was.
Yeah, well, now he can roll. If he touches the green, he's good. If he touches his zone, he's good.
Yeah.
That's what Nico's saying. Be firm over there and try and hit one of them.
Thing is, if you get too firm on that sidewall, it just runs by.
Yeah, but it might turn around and come back.
Yeah, I think this is going to be too firm. It's not going to take anything. Oh.
This might come back.
So,
I might have sold another one.
well, there's the break that could be.
I didn't get it to the wall. Left it too low.
He was right. Didn't touch the wall, because if he touched the wall, it was just going to run down it. Either one of those shots he made, they could have ended up with the point and had a good frame. Neither of them worked out.
What a big frame.
Yes, it was.
2 3-point frames back to back.
Little bit lucky, little bit good.
There she is.
Billy, I'll take both of those.
You can't win without him, Mark.
I knew the line. It's just a little wiggle left and right. Change everything.
Oops.
I think Nico thought he missed that one.
Well, just like that, Drunken Lion's going to have a chance. Jimmy's ball's in a pretty good spot. How's the backboard look? Backboard looks pretty green. One ball left for Derby. Nico's going to try and force him to use it. There goes at Paulino. Great break. Great break. Red's got a really nice positioned ball on the left wall here, too. Might be able to make 3. Oh, come.
He was awfully excited to get the frame over.
Well, he's just going to make the point on his own. Oh, that ball was in on the wall. Yeah, 3 3-point frames in a row. Drunken Lions, then Derby, and Drunken Lions.
Hey, one hit on the Pauline on the back wall. Changes the game, right?
Worked out well.
There was really nothing they can do to avoid that possibility. Marco had one ball. He could have thrown maybe a little longer, but
Oops.
that perfect spot. Here's the problem. If you don't get rid of that ball now, it's a ball that they can use the entire frame.
Got a chance, Mark.
It's got to stop.
That's gone. Oh, Paulino, though.
Oh, you don't catch that, it's gone. Great line.
What another
Oh, my God,
great
2 in a row. Yeah. Hey, made the hit. You know, what are you going to do? Here's the hard part for Mark is if he catches any part of the wall, it's probably going way over and. Yeah. He's got to pass that by a couple feet past the red, and he's got the point.
Marco really does not bring the ball back very far at all on his shot there. You see some guys bring it way over their head.
He's just able to cup it. Like, and Jose does the same thing. Nico does the same thing. They're able to cup that ball, and they can just put so much backspin on it that they don't even need to really hit the ball in the middle to stick it. Where I got to hit it dead nut center to stick it.
One ball left for each team. Nico's got a point. You can't get it there using a wall. It'll stick to the wall, and then it'll come off once it dies.
Well,
Frankie wants it straight up.
Yeah, he's got to be a couple feet past this. This has got some heat to it.
Yeah, this is if he rolls this long, it's probably good.
Oh, it took a nice little turn there for him.
Yeah, probably turn around and come back.
I don't think you could be happier with a shot than that.
Good question. What else are you going to
What
do?
else you gonna do? To get by that red on the right, you might catch wall, and then it's just gonna run.
Uh-oh. Oh, Billy.
Almost. Almost.
Nico's got a ball?
No. No, that was it.
Oh, I thought Frankie was.
He was hoping a ball would run along the back wall or something, come in.
12-12, Billy.
12-12.
How about this?
Who's ahead?
Last game was 13-13. This game's 12-12. Feels like Drunken Lines is ahead, to be honest.
Right now it does. But, you know, hey. You got the hammer and you got Mark. It's not a bad place to be.
It's a bad mistake there.
This is gonna come down to the next 2 points.
It's a big ball.
That's got legs.
It's a big ball.
That's got legs.
He's going to be in, I think.
That's a good ball.
Not by much. A shot at redemption for Frankie.
If he gets this point on the right side of the Pauline, that could be enough. Is it dropping? Not
Might
dropping.
kiss off.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, they're going to point this. You don't make this game if you don't make this.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that looks awfully good. That looks great. What a great shot.
2 balls to 1. Drunken Lines. Big
Well-
target, Nico Fox.
Well, nice thing for him is he can hide his ball.
Clean.
It's got serious very quick here. This ball. That's a different line. That's a different line.
Yeah, it was just like 6-5, like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, they scored a lot of points quick.
Had 3 3-point frames in a row.
Well, I guess the question is, yeah, you can't shoot one of those balls on the right to make that red on the left in.
Frankie's running down the line for him.
No, I love that. I love that. You roll it straight down the wall, it'll drop all the way to the left. That's game. That's game.
Short.
Oh, perfect line.
Jimmy says you're doing a great job. Jimmy P.
Jimmy Pisano,
I agree. Yes.
you know,
Hey, Jimmy.
can you be paid a higher compliment?
No.
Being acknowledged by the bull.
The Bull is probably at a rest stop somewhere
They're home.
on I-90.
Matt Taylor got them up at probably 3:30 this morning, put them in the van and left.
I don't know. I put Jimmy in an Uber at about
You did?
1:30. Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Big target again.
It got smaller quick.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Lefty. That front one comes into play a little bit.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
What do you do? What do you do here?
You want to not give up 2, but by trying to not give up 2, you might end up giving up 2, right?
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. I
Well, it
think you
does,
shoot it
because
again, Billy.
You're gonna get really conservative here to try to not give up 2. And if Franco doesn't throw a perfect ball here,
Which he might have. Look at this ball. Look at that ball, Billy. I think it's just 1, though.
Yeah. No, it's got to be 2. No.
You think?
No. On the camera, it looks like 2, but on live, no, it doesn't look 2. Why wouldn't Mark shoot that? It's not going to drop. It's not going to drop.
Oh, man. Is this the last? No.
Yes, it's their last ball.
Yeah, Nico's got 1 more ball. Marco's got to beat this. I think he beat it.
If it catches the green, he didn't.
Great ball.
All right, this is a different level of.
Big target for Nico.
So now,
I wonder if
The-
if they have second and third.
the pressure here is incredibly less than if it was 13-13.
Right.
That's gonna definitely help him. I don't think he's gonna miss both of these. He's gonna catch one of them.
Nico Fox.
Great shot. Good for him. Really good for him. Great game, guys.
On to the finals. Nico trying to repeat as champion from 2 years ago, which he did with another Franco.
Yes, he did.
The Nico Franco pipeline is strong. Something about having CO at the end of your name. Marco Nico Franco. What a hit, Billy.
Great hit, great game.
Ponte, Drunken Lions. And what a tournament from Marco Signorelli and Jimmy DeCenza.
Listen, Mark's a great player. He's just a phenomenal player.
The stage is set. 48 teams have become 2.
You know, me and Mark were talking about it. We started playing the same year in the leagues in Rome. We were by far the 2 youngest. He was 15, I was 16, I think it was. And it's been over 40 years. It's a lot of bocce he's played, a lot.
$40 huh?
A lot. We were reminiscing way back. Well, yeah, and you know what? Your dad was there for all that time too, because he's been around.
He's been playing tournaments for about 50 years now.
Yeah, he absolutely has.
How's your back?
Well, you're doing a phenomenal job.
You are doing a great job. I gotta go switch out the camera I gotta go switch out the battery in the camera. We'll take a short break and we will be right back with your championship match. Drunken Lions, Nico and Frankie have got to win twice. Marco and Alex have got to win once. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We appreciate you all sticking with us through our internet issues and spending part of your Sunday afternoon with us here at the Pontelandolfo Community Club in Waterbury, Connecticut. Mike Chaldon, Billy Barnett. Back in a couple minutes. Please click that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate you. Here we go. One warm-up frame, and we will be underway with
Nice.
the championship match. 2025 Pontelandolfo high-stakes doubles. We are playing for $5,000. Second place is $2,500.
25, yep. $2,500 game.
$2,500 game. Nico's got more money than me. He's 16. Everybody's got more money than me.
Oh, you're rich in other ways, Michael.
Oh, I've put all my money into all of this.
And you know what? You're doing a phenomenal job.
You know what?
Someday it'll pay off.
We got plans. We'll get there.
When ESPN comes a-calling.
Oh, no, fuck yes. No, excuse my language. See what you made me do?
I feel bad.
Oh, man. All right. Let's take a look at our bracket. How we got here? Derby X undefeated. Ponte will have to win twice. Derby X, Marco, I wish I knew their last names.
You know, the thing of it is, when you got to win twice, way more often than not, if you win the first one, you win the second one.
Right.
It's not always, but it's most of the time. Just, you know, if I was picking who I think, just because from a hitting standpoint, I would go with Franco and Nico. Because if the game requires really good hitting, they have a decent advantage.
Alex and Marco are going to have to point perfectly this game.
Yeah. You're so, okay. So let's say you're playing a team. I'm not saying this is the scenario here for them. But let's say you're playing a team who's an average hitting team at best. And that's not these guys, but I'm just saying. Do you try to beat balls that you would normally shoot just to get them, force them to shoot? Because if you keep shooting, you're just playing into their strength, right?
Are you? I think you just play your game that got you here, and there's going to be times when they're going to have to hit a ball. They shoot great too. Alex is a great shooter. Both of them are good shooters.
Oh, they absolutely. Do you play them on the line?
Well, you could play him short if you wanted to. Yeah.
I mean, that definitely, you would think it's an advantage if you could stick. But if you're a better hitting team, don't you have an advantage long? Because you're going to hit a much higher percentage long than they are.
Sure. But does a better pointing?
I just can't figure it out.
Does a better pointing team have an advantage long pointing? I think generally speaking,
Yes.
I think it's pretty generally accepted that shorter favors the better hitters, better hitting team.
Yeah.
But shorter also evens the playing field more.
From a pointing standpoint, it does.
Yeah, right. So there's a lot of different ways you could look at it.
There is. And by now we should have figured it out. I know I love when I'm pointing good and on synthetic, putting it on the back wall. And just beat it.
Yeah. When I've got the feel for a synthetic court, I love to play long and in the middle.
Keeping the Pauline's going to be huge for Frank.
What's the secret weapon, Mike? Can you hold that closer to my microphone, please? This is the guy who was standing on top of me yesterday and kept hitting me.
Oh, good Lord.
First hit of the game. Set the tone. There you go. 1 for 1. Long hits. I'm going to make a prediction here, Billy.
Shoot.
I think we're going to see a volo this game.
Ooh. 70-foot polo. Wow. Lucky twice. The first game I watched them play again. Oh, the game they played against Pete and Eddie.
Derby X.
Yeah. There was one frame. They rolled a point. It was going long. Caught Pauline. Okay. Rolled another point. It was going long. Caught Pauline. Rolled in for the third point. Hit the front ball. Caromed off. Got the point for 3. And then they rolled a really, really good point on the fourth one. They threw 3 bad balls, 1 good ball, got 4.
Don't they just seem like a team, though, that would get those kind of breaks? It's something about
Yes.
their energy. What a ball. Nico Fox.
Nico came to play.
Stewie's back courtside.
Oh, hey, man, Ron.
Alessandro. There it is, Billy. There's that long hit, but
Yep.
it might still be 2.
No, it's 1. Yeah, from here you can tell.
Frankie told him you didn't need enough today. That's why the ball came back.
Gonna shoot it again, huh?
That was a reference to a pretty heated argument that they had last night.
Got the front one.
Frankie and Alex were yelling at each other at the top of their lungs last night.
Really?
Yeah. Alex was complaining about not having enough food. Frankie said, "Are you kidding me? We had 5 different meals." I don't think those two are going to be very friendly to each other during this game.
Probably not.
Drunken Lions is green. I got to switch my.
Uh-oh. Sun's going to start to play a factor here. That's not a good thing. I don't think they could have picked a worse time to start this game.
Mm-hmm.
I could be 1,000% wrong. Just a prediction. I think Nico and Frankie win both games by a lot.
I'd take Nico and Frankie minus 3.5 probably. Jimmy P says over under Jeans in the finals was 2.5. The over wins. No, the over wins. Oh wait, no.
Oh no, the under wins.
The Jeans is the referee. Does the referee count?
Oh yeah, it does. We were counting them yesterday. It's short.
Yeah, Nico minus 3. Yeah, I got the same line, Jimmy.
Oh, I'll take them minus 3.5 all day long.
Especially with the way they're playing and you know, coming off that victory. Derby hasn't played in, I don't know, a couple hours.
They're pointing well. Nico's hitting outstanding.
And they're in a groove. Like, they feel like they're just kind of chugging along.
That's a gift. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Still 2.
Oh, no. Gotcha. You can see it better here. That's going to be the problem for Alex's team is they can't afford to miss. Whereas Nico and Frank, they can miss and still shoot again.
There's going to be a lot of crowding, Paulino, from Derby, I think.
Yeah, good way to put it, yeah.
And not on purpose, not necessarily on purpose.
Right, they're just going to have a lot of balls in play.
And those teams can be tough to beat, but
1 or 2 hits on the Pauline changes that strategy quickly.
These are very hittable courts.
Yep.
And this ain't something, it's not 6-on-6. We're not playing 12 ball here. It's 4 balls on the court. Back wall dead. Might end up with fewer than 4 balls on the court if you miss a hit.
Those points right there, he can't do. If you want to put that ball that distance in front, fine. But you can't be deep on these guys. They're just going to, they'll kill you, and then you can't shoot. It's just, yeah. Beat it.
You got it?
Beat it. You could shoot it and hope you get lucky, but you got to beat it. Oh, he's got a beauty. He's got a beauty.
We good, Nate.
I think they'll point on this.
No,
Alex is shooting. Would you have thought they'd shoot that?
No. I would have thought he pointed all day. Very nice. Can you do it twice? It's in.
3 balls down for Drunken Lions. 3rd ball on the way for Derby.
Now this sets up well for Derby right now. So why shoot this? I mean, their strength is pointing. That's what they do. You have a wall to lie on, as long as you don't truck it and lie on it.
I could take both of them out, but
He could, but if he touches Pauline, he could send 2 greens back and put Pauline on back too.
they're going to point.
This is what they do. This is a good call. He's got a wall to lie on, touch Pauline, touch ball.
He gave himself a chance.
I don't know. It's the line favors the green, but I don't know we're in front or not.
Frankie.
Somebody should probably be helping him in the finals.
Game 1 of this championship match is brought to you by Yappin and Grant, attorneys at law. Known for diligent, conscientious representation of clients in a wide range of industries, including construction, real estate, manufacturing, finance, and technology. YappinGrant.com.
See, this is what we were talking about. He didn't make a call. He's jumping in there to go in between 2 balls. If something moves, now it's a dead frame. That's not right.
This measurement brought to you by All Trade Industries.
It's pretty
Heard
good.
about
General Construction and Maintenance Services, 94 Edwin Avenue, Waterbury, Connecticut, alltradeindustries.com. And after the game, I'm going to G's Burgers.
Nice.
Not to be confused. Well,
With
cheeseburgers. I don't know. 1300 Main Street, Watertown, Connecticut. Best burgers and fries in Connecticut.
That's what I hear.
I just made that address up, but I'm pretty sure it's right.
people are going to show up at some guy's house.
Paulino. Oh, what a
Oh, that's not good.
ball. This could be 2, though.
That's not a good thing right there. Uh-huh.
Could be 2 for Drunken Lions. Paulino could work out. I think they got a ball in the left corner there, do they?
Things are going to move.
That was an interesting result. Took one away. Good hit. This championship match also brought to you in part by Salvatore Law. 378 Chase Avenue, Waterbury, Connecticut. SalvatoreLawGroup.com. A little bit behind Paulino. I imagine Nico will shoot this. Marco Mastro Giovanni and Alessandro Barecchia. Thank you. Who was that
thank
providing
Marco.
that? Marco? Thanks, Marco.
Marco Sig.
There's Stewie.
I wanted to do a tournament with the original 4 young guys from Rome. Young guys when we started. And it would have been me, Marco, Eddie, and then the next one was probably Nicky Serra. Because he was pretty young when he started. Like, that'd be a pretty good team to go at a tournament with.
Yeah. He had about half of Paulino there.
Yeah, I don't know how he saw it. Then he gets that shit-eating grin on his face. He's like, yeah, I had it the whole way. Gonna touch it? Oh, there you go.
That's what you're talking about, Billy. Just, touching stuff,
Yeah.
making points, missing a hit.
That was nowhere
Catching
near
a
the
half of
Pauline.
Paulino.
That was nowhere near going to the Pauline.
I was going to the backboard.
When it's going good some days, all you got to do is throw it.
He missed the shot.
Yep.
Caught a half of Paulino. Got the break.
Yep.
Actually, he didn't get the break because his ball rolled back.
Yeah, this is one of those where you can make the hit and not get the point.
There you go. Missed that hit. He had a bigger target that time, but
It's funny how when you get the breaks, the smiles are so easy, and then when you don't get the break, it becomes so unpleasantly miserable at that moment. I don't think he can go through.
this might come around to the green though.
No,
Oh,
no kidding.
it's kind of tough for me to see the colors there with the sunlight.
Well, the three greens are at the ends of the triangle, corner and all the way up top.
All right. Okay. That's
Apparently,
a great ball.
apparently not.
What a ball. It's a tough spot, too.
It'd be a lot of pressure for some.
This final is also brought to you in part by Carvel Ice Cream, 700 Watertown Avenue, Waterbury, Connecticut, the original soft serve, as well as DriveX in Oakville. DriveX Auto Sales, where value meets the road. Can't forget Fratelli's Pizzeria, 689 Hill Street, supplying the dough this weekend. Some of Billy's favorite pizza he's ever had.
Oh, can't go wrong.
And Paba's by Connie Rose Diner in Waterbury. Visit Paba's and be welcomed by the family. Thank you to our sponsors.
Good, not great. Touch Paulini's okay. Oh, a lot of talking.
You know, against a lot of other teams, that would be a great ball. Against this team, that's I don't think that's as
No,
good of a ball.
I mean it did its job. He had to get a point. He had to put a point in. They couldn't shoot, and that's perfect. But what do you think when you shoot a shot and the other team is openly rooting for it to be bad? Does that bother you?
No, I think it's funny. What a hit.
Great shot.
And what a break again. I know you don't like that.
No, I don't. I actually played with a guy earlier this year. Nice guy. And we have never played together. First frame, the other team rolls a ball and he's going, keep going, keep going. And I'm like, no, please don't do that. You can root for your own shot all you want. Be thrilled with it.
Oh, but I mean, if we're being honest, right, you are rooting for their ball to not be a good ball.
In my head, yes.
So
I'm just not going to outwardly do it.
Oh. Last ball coming for Derby X. This is a stealable point. That's a weird spot on the court, though, to roll to.
Yeah, that is a.
Yeah, Alex is telling him if he hits, if he shoots, there's a good chance Paulino goes over to their red ball on the right. And Marco's responding by giving him that look.
Yeah, it's a good ball. So, really, that's a perfect ball for the other team. Now you can play your line. You don't have to worry about if you catch the left side of it, you're in. If you lie on it, you're in. You don't have to worry about being short because you're probably not bumping a ball in from that's there.
Oh, Dewey Stewie.
Great ball.
The game goes to 14. Yeah, I know. We got time. We got time.
How did we link up with people in Connecticut? Oh,
Forever.
yeah, these people in New York and Connecticut have been going to each other's tournaments for generations.
Since the 80s.
Who shot that ball? I just want to know.
Who were the first guys from Connecticut I remember seeing? There was Andy DeLucia, Mario and Aldo. They were from Danbury. And that was back in the early 80s, mid 80s. They'd come to the World Series.
Pete, I would imagine that they would have had to do another day if they were going to do 64 teams. 48 teams was honestly a bit unrealistic.
I did a bracket for 52 teams, which is a weird number, I get it, but I knew you couldn't do 64. So, and with the four courts at the SMS, and I could not get it done in 2.5 days.
Yeah,
People were there; they'd be there till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
which we
all
have
of them.
been.
Yeah. So I
Nobody asked us to be here till 2 o'clock in the morning the first night, but
But I did. I kept laying out. I kept playing. All right, if I play a 12-point game, I do 45 minutes a game. What do I look? What's it look like? And it's not. It's too many. And I'm not a fan of 12-point games, anyways. I think it's just a little bit too short.
yeah. You know what's tough was the 10-point 12-ball games in Vegas. You have one bad frame, the game's half over
6 balls each team, 10 points.
on those courts.
So you're out in a frame and a half, possibly.
You find a funky spot on the court, and the game's half over. There's 2. Six, 3. Folks, coming up in a few weeks, we will be in Kansas City, Missouri for the Face Triples Bocce Bash to benefit the Foundation for Autism Collaboration and Empowerment, the American Sons of Columbus. The Bocce Bash is to raise funds to add to the over $55,000 that the foundation has raised for adaptive swim lessons for children and families with autism. Drowning is one of the leading causes of accidental death among children with autism spectrum disorder. You can visit faceautismkc.com for more info or follow that QR code to donate to the cause. We will be broadcasting from there for 3 days. Sorry, Nico. April 25th through the 27th.
Are you going to do that?
Oh, yeah. On my birthday.
Nice.
Want to see a Royals game?
Or
Play some
that
butch.
stadium's supposed to be gorgeous.
Oh, the city's supposed to be great. I've heard.
What's his name? Vince, the kid from.
Weinbauer?
That's where he goes to school.
Yep.
Kansas City. I don't know if he plays at the club though.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
Does he?
does. Yep. He's from St. Louis.
Yep. Yeah, because
And
I think him and Nick have become good friends, and Nick's been teaching him how to play and everything else, and he's a heck of a player.
He's got some great teachers.
You ever played in St. Louis?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Have you gone? I wanted to go.
I was there twice last year.
It's just so far.
It's worth it.
You can't really drive to it.
Yeah, it's my favorite place, though, in the country
Really?
to go play. Yep. Just overall, the community is the best. Both the Bocce community and the community at the hill there.
Right.
The Italian neighborhood. The neighborhood is awesome. It's an old Italian neighborhood that is still an old Italian neighborhood. Cafes, bakeries everywhere.
Lots of wrought iron on the porch.
Probably. Yeah, that place is awesome. Really nice people. I'm sure. I expect to encounter the same thing in Kansas City. 2 balls burnt, and now 3 balls back for Derby X.
You going to go to Alex and Andy's big opening when the club downtown Chicago opens?
I'll be there. I'll be spending some time there. Yes.
That's got to be quite the undertaking. Downtown Chicago, that had to be quite a undertaking.
Yeah, that place is going to be real nice. Putting a lot of money into it. Shout out to Alicia as well, also a co-owner of ABC.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I tickled. That didn't touch. I thought it must have just been a shadow. Well, it could have been 4, only 2. Drunken Lion still in the lead. Almost burned Paulino on the sideboard, but not quite. Yeah, I spent, I think, over 2 weeks in St. Louis last year.
Really?
Yeah. I can't say enough about that place.
I guess we'll have to figure out how to make it a priority to go to.
Definitely. Got 5 full-size, international 87-foot Coleone courts.
5?
You would love the courts.
Nice.
Well, this is where the
big hit.
and this is where the stickiness can come back to bite you. But this ball will probably bounce off the fence or something.
Look at that. Great shot.
And it's got to stop rolling. Nice hit. The chat would like to know how you used to find out about tournaments back in the day, Billy.
there were flyers people would drop off when you went to a tournament, and people were going to have when they drop. But that was it. You just have to call the club, give your name that you want to play, and it was not easy. But it was always the same tournaments. Mechanicville always had a tournament, same time every year. Troy had a tournament, same time. The World Series, Seneca Falls.
What a ball.
But
Marco Barrecchia? Pull it out, please.
yes,
Barrecchia and Mastro Giovanni. Marco Barrecchia. That's the other red ball over there. Bad break.
The Bocce came all the way on this side.
I'm going to go on the limb and say Nico likes these courts.
He should.
'Cause he's hitting well on them. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Derby X, good momentum. They only got to win once.
Lo spazio c'è, guarda. Cerca di pigliare l'arco. E Enrico, leggermente.
Well, right now we got a tie game. Let's see what happens here. If that somehow goes right, it'll be a good ball.
Gonna shoot for two. Frankie said,
Yeah.
watch out, it might come back. Oh, look at this. You going to get two out of it? That's not right, Billy. I don't know. That's not right, Billy.
That is just,
There's your argument.
that's
for
the stuff that
for
makes you
PRV
sick.
there. What even happened there?
That ball goes back to the back wall,
Hit
hits
the-
the one on the back wall, and then brings it around. Watch, boom. And then the one that was sitting on the back wall that got hit by the third ricochet came in. Do you think he threw a good shot there? Do you think he thought he threw a good shot there?
Let's see. His partner's laughing.
Because he
He's
hit
smiling.
he hit his own ball.
No, I don't think he feels good about that shot. I think he knows he missed, and now he's thinking about, why did I miss?
That makes sense.
He's saying, I missed left. Huh. Okay. Or he knows why he missed left. Either way, he knows that's a miss. Frankie falling apart a little bit.
A little deep. He really had a chance to make this frame difficult. Corta.
Yeah, I wonder if the sunshine's starting to come into play a little. It's right in their eyes.
Yeah.
See Marco covering his eyes.
Well, he's going to hit wall.
Is he?
All right.
It's a great spot for it. It's a tough shot for a lefty. Nico might be able to get at it from the center of the court to beat it, but he's going to hit.
He's going to have to get this one out in front of him. So, I mean, like when I play with Joe Peterson, he's lefty, I'm righty. He usually hits first, but I would step in front of him and shoot that ball.
Right.
Frank should have really stepped up and hit that ball.
You think?
Yeah.
We haven't seen him do that yet. Take advantage of the lefty-righty dynamic.
I mean, that's the advantage. Because he's a very good hitter. It's not that he can't hit.
Two-ball advantage melts away. Still a close game. You got to limit the damage here. I mean, they only got one ball left. Derby does.
Well, there's the other question. You had a 2-ball advantage. Do you just line up and shoot the front one instead of trying to pick that one out?
Well, if you miss, you got to miss on that side, right?
Right.
But that's a lot to think about in the seconds before you're stepping up to shoot, right? It's a lot to consider. That sunshine is bothering Alex.
The more Nico plays, as he gets older and has more experience playing, that's going to be his thought process. He'll realize, I got a 2-ball advantage. Move something first. Hit it with the second one if that's what I have to do.
That could be a frame saver there, though, on the last ball. Oh, no. Alex's ball followed it.
Taking a lead. Eight to 6.
What are they sniffing? Was that smelling salts? Oh, is it brandy? Did he just made Nico smell his brandy?
I try to put it high so I don't roll too much,
There you go.
I'm going to have to go to Waterside one day and practice getting that out over the D line for Toronto.
Yeah. Yep. I'll be drawing lines on our court in Troy. That'll work, right? We practice, take 50 shots, probably be able to beat Jose.
You think you can need 50? That's a lot of shots.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe 20, maybe 10.
20 should do it.
10.
Nah, 10. Come on, let's not be stupid.
20. We'll practice for 20 minutes. Practice shooting PRV for 20 minutes, and then be
Good
like,
to go.
yeah, I got this. You know. As we cross our threshold of 200 viewers, if you're not subscribed to the BBN, please do me a favor. Click that subscribe button. We will be live. Well, I'll tell you in a second.
Good hit. It's a very good hit right there.
Ball advantage still, though, for Green. Our next broadcast will be from the Charo Club, just outside of Toronto. That'll be coming up in 2 weeks. The Toronto 777 International Singles PRV. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our posts or live broadcasts. Oh, just enough.
Yep.
And if you haven't done so yet today, please click that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate you tuning in.
Dropped.
Yeah, just one.
Kind of dropped it a little bit.
Out of his hand, he immediately reacted badly to it. You know what I think, Billy?
What is that, Michael?
You know, when you're drinking
Yeah.
and you're playing
Yes.
and you're playing well, it's great. you get in a groove, and you're in that groove. But when
Yep.
you start to make mistakes, sometimes you just can't figure out what it is that you're doing wrong. That's
I
what I find.
Interesting. You don't think it helps all the time? Looking like a winner. Well, maybe not.
Short, Billy.
Yeah.
We're coming down to it.
Is he trying to put in 2?
It's a beatable ball.
On the green?
Could be.
Put in 2?
Uh,
I don't know now.
yeah, Frankie said that before he even rolled the ball. He said you can always bump ours.
All right, this is, you got your hitter back, and maybe he has to make 1 hit, possibly 2.
Vedi come cammina bella. I love it.
Well, that's a good spot for it. Nico could beat it, though. 2-1.
Well, if they got 2, he could shoot it.
Frankie wants.
If they got the next 2, he can shoot it and not worry about the back ball.
What a hit. What a hit.
Great shot.
His father on the sidelines. Might be on the green, too.
Corta.
Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy. Nico Fox. He's not done playing.
No, not by a long shot. Gotta clear it.
That's good. That's good. 3 times, Billy. Nico
Great
Fox.
play.
Tie game.
Finally got off that 6.
Yeah.
They've been there a while.
What a hit.
I mean, you know, they're just he's stepping up and he's making big shots. Franco, give him a little help here. These guys they'll be tough. He just needs to stop being long. There you go.
That's a good ball.
It is a good ball.
On these courts, that's not an easy ball to beat.
Not going to make it.
Do you feel it, Billy?
Yeah. It's starting to get a little tight.
Jimmy says he think Ron Dog hung around to try and get a Nico autograph. I'd take a Ron Dog autograph.
Really?
I don't know what I'd do with it. Give me 3-1. If
gotta
it
stop.
stops, it's gone. 3 balls back. Drunken lines. Oh, Alex has got to bury one. Got to put it right between that front red ball and Paulino.
Well, will he make the adjustment? There's a good chance he might be short.
If it touches that one, is no.
That's
Oh
you know
boy.
what? But that's a typical adjustment. I think it's more important to get it up high than it is to worry about your speed.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect ball.
Good things can happen up there as long as it falls down. Wow.
Really? And Nico took a little shallower line,
I don't think it'll get up.
but it's a little faster.
Uh-oh.
Catch Pauline.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sold it.
I think he might have to shoot his.
He sold it.
No, Frankie says shooting in the air. I don't agree. I think you shoot your front green. I think you shoot that front green, Billy.
I hope he makes it.
This would be a heck of a shot. We gave him 2. That's not a good call.
No.
That's deflating.
Yeah, that front green could leave and then not cost you another point.
Right. Even if you hit the front green and it catches Paulino, that could work.
That's why I was saying if you keep it too high, if you keep it high, you're not in danger of selling it. If it drops down on, great. And if you're long and you're up high like that, you're not going to touch anything.
Derby X, 3 points away. Marco Barrecchia, Alessandro
Well, let's see if
Giovanni.
they can take advantage here of some good fortune. You got to point this. You drop one in here, they're in trouble. It's worth 2 balls to get this point in front of the red. I think he's got it.
He didn't like it out of his hand.
Out there in the open.
What a hit.
Yeah, this. The most important thing about this point is being on the left side of the ball. It's how you're going to steal the frame, and it's how it's going to keep you in the game.
There you go. There you go.
That's it.
Look at their reaction. There you go. Marco's
All the
gotta do
difference
same
in the
thing.
world right there.
Got to take the same line.
A little long last time. Wonder if he's going to truck this one.
Still green.
Hey, he's lucky he touched it. He'd have been another 2-3 feet.
Mike, it was definitely not volo time.
Whatever he does here, he cannot move one of those 2 balls.
Yes, Laura, I agree.
He moves one of those 2 balls. Nico's got a free.
Oh, Billy.
Oh, that helps. You can't. You cannot move those balls.
Again? Oh, he's got the red one. Oh.
Wow. Squeezing for him to throw a bad ball.
Bad, bad, bad.
That's nice.
We've seen worse.
Yes, we have. Take the one. Take the one, and the Pauline's huge here. Pauline is huge.
Frankie's got to buckle down. He rolled 2 good balls that frame.
If Frankie makes them hit their first 2 balls, this is a
They haven't done it yet.
completely no.
They haven't done it yet. Make them hit their first 2.
Nope. I mean, they point well, so they don't have to always. But if he wires 2 of them here, it's going to change this game. All right, we got the Pauline. Where do I want to go? I'm going to throw it right where he was trying to throw it.
That's what Frankie's saying.
Thanks. Couldn't do it myself. Appreciate it. Do you think half these guys know where they scored during the game? What spots have been working for them and don't? Because I don't think there's any thought into that.
I think it's been a long weekend.
Yeah. Let's stop thinking now when the game's for 2,500.
Right.
All
Loser
right,
this.
there's one.
Oh, actually, Drunken Lions got to win twice. If Drunken Lions wins, we got one more game. There's one hit.
Made him hit once.
That's not an easy spot to get to. I mean, if anybody knows how to get there, it's these 4 guys. Well, these 3 guys plus Nico.
I'll bet you if you run it right down the wall on the left-hand side, it's going to drop all the way over there.
Not so sure. He don't like this spot either.
Well, if the ball goes dead straight, it's a good ball.
I try to not to
Great
push it.
ball. Nico does have a big target from this corner. As a lefty from the left corner. But not even a... There's a phone ringing that would have brought down the house at Nationals 2 years ago.
Oh, they're very sensitive about the sounds.
They are sensitive, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some of them.
Stadiums are screaming, waving things in the air. And guys do their job, but we can't make any noise and budge.
It is different when there's complete silence, but yeah. Some people take it a little to the extreme.
Well, I think they use it as an excuse to miss more than anything.
Yeah, this decision now to not shoot that ball is looking suspicious. It's going to be hard for Derby to get 2 more with the last 2 balls, but
Yeah.
it's doable. They could, that far down the court, the way these courts roll, they could sell it. They're going to be real careful.
I think if you find the line with the first one, you're all right. This is a typical Italian conversation. One guy talking to another guy's back of his head while he walks away waving his hands in disgust.
Come ti piace a te? Come ti piace a te? Però dobbiamo andare via. Guarda, ascoltami. Io faccio il punto, io tiro diritto per quella rossa. Dalla destra.
Because it comes and now that's it. We make a 3 point.
Is that going to get there?
Yeah. Yep.
It's a good line.
Alessandro Mastro Giovanni. 1 ball for $5,000.
I would strongly recommend getting this point.
I'd advise it. For the tournament. Might have the green. We're still playing.
I don't speak Italian, but I'm thinking he wasn't happy. I know when it starts with managera, it's never good after that. Look at Franco, he's got new life. He's invigorated.
No more mistakes.
Nico's sitting back there thinking, I haven't understood a word said in the last 10 minutes. Every frames, the frames have been played in the same spot. Ball after ball after ball.
Yeah, we thought the shorter Paulino might possibly favor drunken lines, and we haven't seen it.
Nope. Big hit.
Huge hit.
I wouldn't be upset that I didn't get this point.
Not at all. Not at all. I'd probably rather the other team have that point.
Right, I'd rather force them to have to be doing the shooting at the time they're in the game. Beauty.
Come down a little bit.
Well, he could beat it on the inside. It just, you're in danger of it really taking it and taking it too far out. He's going right at it. And it's not short. Oh my God, that's the third time he's been gone and had a perfect line. So where's red on the back wall? I think you need Pauline to move here.
Paulino to the left favors green.
Yeah, Pauline's got to go somewhere.
All right, just about stuck it. That's a beautiful shot.
It's a great shot.
Nico's doing everything he can.
I mean, outside of changing colors, you can't throw a ball better than that. Oh, corta?
Yeah.
Corta. Oh. Something just slipped. I don't think he beat either. Now he's going to be long because he doesn't want to be short again.
Way long. Way long, Billy. They could tie the game. Frankie could tie this game here. I'm not sure.
It's one green.
You got an Italian measurement over there. The one you see two.
You got an Italian measurement. What does that mean, you think?
I don't know.
I think the call was just one.
I don't know if there's a way to get 2 or 3. I think all you can do is get 2 here.
Paulino an inch or 2 might do it.
I think it would have to go to the left on top of it.
Oh, good thing I was short.
All right, 13-11. Another good game, Mike. Third in a row.
Great games.
This is what you get when you subscribe to the Bocce Broadcast Network.
That's right, Billy.
Tell your friends and neighbors.
Again, then, same sort of distance with Paulino. It's not an easy spot.
No, it's not. But you gotta do what you can to get to the right as much as possible. Is that gone? Is that gone?
Might come back.
That came back. Franco's going to come down again and kill you. Again? Again?
That's good. All right, you want a prediction here? He makes this hit, they win the game. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, Billy.
That's
terrible.
That's so wrong.
You don't want to fix the black ball, that's what happened.
Oh, Alex has got a point. You don't want to fix the backboard, that's what happens. Green's in. Nico Fox, great hit.
The Foresters out there did everything they could.
That might work out better for them. You never know. It might work out that the other team doesn't have a ball on the backboard.
Corta.
Not yet. That's close. Looks red. There you go. Paulino to the back, mate.
That's terrible. That's just terrible.
That's bad. That's bad. But they do have that ball on the left board.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. If you get a ball moving to the right from all that distance, it's just going to come right and keep coming out.
Yeah.
You gotta roll a good ball, and you gotta be on the right. And if you touch your green, so be it.
I don't know. I don't know, Billy.
You could, if you throw this ball the speed you should throw it to be on top of the Pauline, you'll be fine on.
He's going for the ball on the left. Going for the ball on the right. Got a stick. It's in.
Holy smokes. What are you going to do? Say it was a bad shot? That's exactly what he was trying to do. Because you didn't catch a break doesn't mean it was a bad shot.
1 ball left in the frame. Alessandro Mastro Giovanni.
Hey, what are you going to do? You got a point? If you roll a good point, you win.
Again. For $5,000. Second chance.
It's not going to get there. It's not going to get there.
No, it ain't, Billy. We're still playing, Billy.
You can't be short there.
Yeah, I don't know how you're short there.
If you burn it, you burn it.
Oh, it's uphill. There's a lot you could touch. You're not going to sell another point.
Right.
It's uphill. 13-12. 13-12. Bocce Bros. What's up, Bocce Bros?
Oh, he likes it. He likes it.
There he is. Right on. Billy, are we
This is gonna
finally
be-
going to see it? They're going to make him hit twice, finally?
They haven't had to shoot that first ball very much tonight.
Nope. Not this game.
If you finally get him to shoot 2 in a row, big advantage. Yeah. I'm wondering if he was really trying to get Pauline.
I don't think so.
There you are, Pauline.
He shot twice. He had to shoot twice, Billy.
Yep.
Make him shoot again. Marco
Now,
hasn't shot a ball yet.
This is not where you just get the point and let your hitter make 2 hits to win the game. That's not what you do here. You end the game right here. Because your hitter can miss.
Can you give him a small target?
End the game right here.
Can you give him a small target? This is going to drop
He's
down
gone.
nicely behind
He's gone.
Paulino.
He gave him something to lie on. And,
Oh, yeah.
oh, just be in front. Plus, if you're in front
Big ball here, Billy.
and they beat it, you don't have
Big
to worry
ball.
about a carom.
That's good. That's a good point. He's in. Paulino's not bad. Green's got the ball on the backboard.
You know, obviously, Nico has all the ability in the world to do this, but it's a lot to ask.
Oops, sorry. I hit too many buttons. Too many cameras.
God, he had to be in front. Had to be in front.
One ball left for Drunken Lions.
I don't know what the right call here is. My gut says beat it.
Yeah, I think you got to. You can't rely on what's going to happen off the
Carom or a
backboard.
roll or
He's got a chance here, Billy. Got to stop on it. It might come back. It might come back. Might come back. Might come back. Not enough.
We got it. We got it. Enough back.
Are you going to clap? I didn't like that looking at Nico and clapping.
no, you shake their hands.
Well, they won. Congrats.
They did.
I've seen a lot of that this weekend, Billy. Why you end the tournament on a stale note like that. Well, congratulations.
They played outstanding the whole weekend.
I agree, Jimmy. Congratulations, they won. All right, we will. We'll see if we can get a word with the champs in a minute here. Don't go nowhere yet. I'll be right back. Gentlemen, let's go to center court here. Dad. Let's go over here for the camera. You probably got to back it out. You probably got to zoom it out. Billy, can you tell me if you can hear me? Please. You hear me? Okay. Gentlemen, how do you feel?
Well, we feel very well. For today, it's unbelievable. Very, very tough tournament. We win nine games in a row, and this one was the worst one. We're very, very, I congratulate all Waterbury, club, and nice organization, and I see next year. I hope we win again.
Marco?
I think it's wrong. This was the best one, not the worst one. Sorry. But very excited, very excited. A pleasure to be here, really a pleasure. With the best player to play this tournament in honor of the late scusa, Mike Rinaldi, very good friend, and that we played last year together, we will never forget. So this is really in his memory, and I'm so glad that Guy, the son, played the final with us. Nice, very good. So, yeah, it's not. But yes. But you guys do a great job also. You guys do a great job. I'm going to have you come over my club, the Sons Daughter of Italy in Derby, Connecticut. We have the same setup. So we're gonna have you guys come up, and we're going to televise all. We're going to put on YouTube the same thing. April 27, there's going to be a tournament there, April 27. And you come. We'll try to win it again.
Okay, I'd love to.
I want to say congratulations, Frank, a nice organization, and good luck for next one.
Abbiamo finito?
Va bene. Congrats, gentlemen. No, but I understand that one word. Congratulations.
Grazie, grazie. Thank you.
Huh? Huh? Come here, Frankie. Nico.
Why I gotta do all this work on my own here? Give me a hand. Come on.
What do you want me to say? I gotta wait till my partner. I gotta wait till my partner shows up.
He's coming. Come.
More than I did this week.
Good.
How do you feel, Frankie?
Well, I feel good. It's a great tournament with all you guys coming over, but the outcome wasn't what I expected again. I hope we have enough food for him later, but other than that, it's a great tournament.
Next time.
I can't take Nico enough.
How old are you, Nico? How old? 16. 16. Wow.
My man over
Hell of
here,
a player.
my man, he carried.
Yeah, 16 years old.
He carried me the whole he really did carry me the whole
I
tournament.
remember this guy when in Roma, New York, he was a 6 to play Bocce. And he watched all the good games, watch.
Nico, is this any sort of gratification to you, second place, or you just upset that you?
It's a long tournament. We made it all the way here, and last frame. Just it's a bummer, obviously, but again, great. Wow, a long, tiring weekend with a lot of so many good players, and happened. Unbelievable.
Outstanding gentleman, Nico, and a fantastic player. A couple breaks go different on the backboard there, Congratulations. Congrats, Frankie. Great tournament. Thank
Just so you guys know, Nico and I, we're coming back next year, so watch out.
We'll let you come in second again, all right?
You came in second last year.
Yes, you're right. Last year we came in second, and there was.
I got to end the stream, then we can take a picture. Oh, of course. One sec. Let me just... There you have it. There you have it. Well, congratulations to our champions, Marco Barrecchia, Alessandro Mastrogiovanni. Congratulations to Frankie Rinaldi, Nico Fox. Thank you to Frankie for all the work that he did to put on this tournament. Thank you to everybody else here at the club, all the members that built this place, that continue to maintain this place, that run these tournaments, and that support this fantastic community here. Thanks to all of our players from out of town that traveled to make this tournament what it is. Thank you to everybody who helped out in the booth. Billy, my father on the camera and in the booth. Everybody else. Jimmy Pisano, Matt Taylor, Danny Catullo, Anthony Capogreco, Stewie, Ron Dog.
A lot of fun. This was a fun weekend. Again, you did a great job. I know everybody just loves being able to watch all this and listen to you, and just keep it going.
I appreciate your help very much, Billy.
Anytime, you know that.
We will be back in 2 weeks from Toronto. So please go find us on Facebook and Instagram, Bocce Broadcast Network. BocceBroadcast.network is the website if you want to sign up for the email list. And I think that'll just about do it. Until then,
Sounds good. Take care.
Mike Chaldone, Billy Barnett. This has been a production of the Bocce Broadcast Network. You do us a favor. Take it easy.